The kaupapa of South Auckland Poets Collective is really powerful. The way they use poetry to engage young people and to kind of be contributors to the community is something that's really inspired me and also helped me to mobilise my own personal dreams, because that's something that I aspire to do personally.
I made my final trek to the stone hinges of a foreign concept, returning to slavery.
Selfish people helping evil, play games with the innocent.
Snap for cutting school, snap, snap to the tip of your tongue, for letting it run free. I've had enough of your mouth, miss. 17 years of guarded wisdom. You speak on behalf of only one side, miss. South side, minimize.
The way that I was introduced to spoken word was very organic, and I was encouraged to kind of find out what my truth was. I just feel with spoken word I have more freedom to just say whatever, however I want, because it's my words, it's my expression.
I think when I started out doing this in 2012, it was CEPC that I found on the internet, and that was like the only real connection we had to spoken word. With their guidance, we've been able to cultivate something down in Hamilton. It's only right that we come and pay homage to the people that kind of set that up for us.
Untie my tongue and liberate my voice in that moment with a boy who is 28 years old today and always will be your father said nothing, nothing. Saying something would have changed everything. I have never forgotten how it feels to be empty.
We are maximum security. Secure only in the into me secure. Conned into founding our lives on these sentence lies. Confounded that there ain't no parole and we might die. We keep you on the outside of our inside. The woman in my family are killer builders.
A couple of months ago, the South Auckland Poets came down to Christchurch and did a show there, and I just got to meet some of the amazing, I'd known a couple of them before, but just to see them like grace our city and the messages that they had of inspiration and hope. So it's a real honour to be here and being a part of this kaupapa.
At 7 years old, your flesh has become a plague to carry. My heart invokes the chandeliers in heaven to rain hope on the parched lands. Your bones have become a deafen. I believe you. My voice will become your cradle, though you've not cried a word. I believe you, even if no one else will believe me.
So I will weep oceans for my sisters who cannot kiss their daughters this day. 276 oceans will I weep, and the tears that seep will never be enough to measure my grief.
A lot of the gigs that I've done in the past have been solely just for the purpose of poetry or expression, and all of those things are good, but to be able to be doing something that kind of has a bit more of an outward focus, to be helping to raise awareness about this issue that's going on, which is massive, it's a good thing, and I feel like it's a positive step and a growing point for us at CEPC.
We've grown since we first initiated, and we have certain skill sets to be able to deliver something like this, and we've really gone out there for the last 2 years, and so I feel like we just felt like we could handle it or help this organisation.
Cool. Yeah. If you ever come to my house, be prepared to enter a working progress of working class act models who taught me the value of living together.
You taught me humility. Who wants to shine like a star if in order to do so you must exist amongst the black?
That when you choose to love, you'll eventually learn how to forgive. And that if you ever have a spare room in your home, make it your heart, because you never know when someone wants to live in its friendliness. Home has grown on me.
I'd like CEPC's legacy to be about adults or people that are taking responsibility for the world around them, and being big brothers and sisters to the community. I think it's needed. I think it's needed in this day and age where there's a lot of gaps and holes and that sort of thing. So we just want to give back as much as possible and be to young people what we needed when we were younger.
I think I would love for South Auckland's initial ethos, which was to just engage with their communities and write poetry and get together and do some storytelling. So the most simple, basic practice. I just hope that that's something that's still at the root of South Auckland Poets. That no matter what opportunities arise or how big it gets, that that maintains the core of it, which is just to get together, write, and get to know each other. Wow, sorry, that's deep.